Hello everyone, welcome back to Gupshup with Khanak. This is Khanak Hajira reporting. Let's get started with today's topic. Today the type of scam that we are going to discuss is very important because many people have fallen into this type of scam and it's very common. So let's get into it. So one day Raju got an email from his friend and he hadn't talked to his friend since past few months. So this was quite surprising. Now when Raju opened the email, he saw that his friend required money and it was regarding an emergency. But the amount asked was a huge amount. But little did Raju know that the email was not from his friend, it was from the fraudster. The thing is that the fraudster impersonated Raju's friend and sent Raju an email in order to scam Raju for money. Now what happens next is that Raju sent money by scanning that QR on the screen given in the email and he transferred a huge amount of 30,000 to that account. Now Raju's friend name was Ram Sharma and the email ID through which the email came was ramsharma@gmail.com. So Raju had no doubt that this was his friend. Raju knew that this was his friend's Gmail ID and that is why he transferred the money. Now, after a few days, what happened is that Raju was hosting a dinner party and he wanted to invite the same friend. And he also wanted to check on his friend if everything is okay, emergency is done with, everything went smoothly. So he called his friend and when the friend picked up, the friend said, "Hi Raju, it's been a long time, we haven't talked since a long time, it's so nice of you to call me." On hearing that, Raju was in shock. He said that, "Why are you saying that? We just talked on email 5 days ago." The friend said, "No, we didn't. You must be talking about some other person. You might have had some confusion." Raju said, "No, you asked for 30,000 rupees for an emergency. I wanted to invite you for the dinner party and also wanted to ask you about that emergency." The friend was shocked because he sent no such email. So then whose email ID was that? It was none other than a fraudster's email ID. Raju said that that's not possible. The email ID says ramsharma@gmail.com. The friend said, "No, that's not my email ID. My email ID is ram@gmail.com. It's completely different email ID. And I'm so sorry to tell you that you might have been scammed." Raju was in complete shock on hearing this and he inquired to his friend again that how is this possible? The email address has your full name. And then the friend said that yes, this is possible because what fraudsters do nowadays is that they take the name of your family member or friends, they impersonate them and make a fake Gmail ID of them and ask for money and scam you through this. It's very common nowadays. When Raju heard this, Raju was in despair. But luckily, Raju's friend knew what to do next. He suggested Raju to go to the nearest cybercrime station and report the same. So what did we learn from today's story? Point number 1, do not transfer money when you get such text messages or emails without thinking and giving it some time. And if it's from a known person or a friend or a family member, ensure and contact them, talk to them on call, meet them in person to ensure if it's the same person asking for money. Thirdly, do not post much about your social life or family life on social media because that is how fraudsters get access to your life and to your information, and that is how they know the names of your family member or friends and then they can scam you. Lastly, if you are a victim of such a scam, do report it to your nearest cybercrime station or to the official government website, that is www.cybercrime.gov.in. We will meet next week. Till then, keep smiling. This will be the conclusion of our today's discussion. To watch more of this content, don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel and we'll keep the videos coming.
A KH production.